Welcome back, everyone. So, this is our next episode of our mentorship. So, this, as you can see, is also shape on the 1 hour time frame. And find me a black box right away. Find me a black box. There's nothing right down there. There is no black box. Up there, yes, we got one, two, and three. Let me zoom on this price. So as you can see, this is it. You're gonna determine your TP1. TP2 is down there, so not touch. So what would you do? Only thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sell upside. Okay, I'll be selling upside. Okay, that's a sell. Stop loss upside. Okay, this is my risk. My reward would be downside, right? Then what happened? Then we found another black box here again. Okay, right in front of it. That's another TP. TP1 and TP2 is down there. TP3 is down there. Based off of that, we sold, as you can see. That's beautiful. So I'm not gonna enter a direct sale because it is risky. I cannot enter the first model on this. Okay. Then what happened? I wanna see a retest just like that happened. So I'm gonna sell for this one and for this one. For both of them, I'm gonna sell up there two. One and two. Okay. Because I saw a weakness. That is a weakness. Okay, as you can see, traded down. Then we found two red black boxes. I mean red candles. So I sold that shit and stop loss for this one. It is up there. For this one, it is up there. Okay. So then what happened here? Then we found another black box here. So I'm gonna buy this. This is a buy, stop loss down. This is risk. That is reward up there. Okay. So how about that's buy. That's a buy up there. Finally, I sold the two and one buy here, and then finally found another black box here. That is another buy. Look at that. That's stop loss. That's buy. Okay. So no, wow. So finally stop loss for this one hit. It's okay. Don't panic. Then went and stop loss it for this one too. It is okay. We are in profit for this one and for this one too. Okay, for this black box and for this black. Alright. Okay. What up? So we're gonna determine your TP is the one that I forgot here down there. So TP1 will be up there, so TP2 is up there, and TP3 exactly up there. That's why we are dumping. Okay, we are diving, scuba diving. So what happened here? So this thing pumped and pumped and pumped and pumped and pumped. So you're gonna do what I told you on the risk management. You take partials, you don't take stop loss, you put it at break even after TP7. Plus. Then finally price reverse direction. So the shift pairs are generally choppy. They are choppy. I don't know, man. A lot of wicks and a lot of swings. They are choppy. There is no clean run. Just like there is no clean run. It's so crazy. Anyways, we're gonna trade it. So this another black box. So we broke down there. What does that mean? It means you can measure your TP1. Of course, TP2 is not it. What does that mean? I'm gonna say that shit. Sorry for my language, bro. I went overboard on that. I went overboard. So you'll have to excuse me, okay? So right there you said that price, okay, right there. So I can say price, bro. Why would? So right there is a sell. Okay, sell it. So as you can see, let me put my man here. As you can see, that's stop loss. That's your sell, that's risk, that is reward down there, okay? That's exactly where price went. Then there was no black box. That's okay. That is okay. We don't want any more black box. what happens when we found another one here before hitting this? Okay, we try to break this, and there was no break. So this one and this one determine the TP. TP1, TP2 is right exactly at that low. I'm telling you it's at that low. At that low. So it's the same thing, okay? Once it broke, I'm not gonna say direct sell. I will not direct sell. So I will be using what? Retestes. So what kind of retest? This kind of retest, okay? This kind of retest. So right there, look, have a closer look there. I told you about the 5%. The 5% includes the grid, a zoomed out chart, the grid. Zoomed out chart. So if you are on trading view, there is a button, right? There is a minus button. In order to zoom out, there is a plus button. In order to zoom in, right? There is a reset button. So you gotta click on the reset button. Otherwise, it will be it will be disfigured. Okay, it will be out of resolution. I mean, it will not be the correct one. The grid will be when it is zoomed in, when it is zoomed out, it is different. So when you click reset on that trading view, because most of you are on trading view, you gonna it will reset the chart view. Okay, so you're gonna use that grid for your determination. The high of that swing high was broken up there on the next compartment. As you can see, it did it. It made equal highs. Also, even though it went, this high is a lot higher than this high. So it touched the grid, but this one broke through and went up. So that is retest, baby. That right there is a retest. That's frequency. That's a frequency. That is a price. Ah, that is a price footprint. It's a footprint. So you think that this moving average is supporting this price. So you might think, hey man, this thing is supporting, but I'm not gonna say that shit and that aim down there. You will. You will have to do that. I don't care about this moving average. I don't care. So that's a sell almost as a weakness, as a red candle. You would say that shit. So close a little bit above that. Excuse me. So that's it. Stop loss up there. That's your risk. That's your reward down there. Okay, based off of this box. Okay, based off of this box. TP1 and TP2 is down there, and TP3 is most likely down there. Okay, that's a huge risk to buy that 1, 2, 5, or 6. I don't know. Then what happened next? So price started heading back up. We don't care. Why? Just because we entered sell. It dumped, we take partials. It dumped more, we take partials, as you can see down there. Then what do you do? Like I told you, you traders, that is the reason we are trading, bro. We don't care if it pumps, we don't care. So exactly right there, you would get out of the trade with profit, bro, with profit. Right there, it will get you out of the trade. Then it back, it dumps, okay? This is dollar shape. So I'm telling you, bro, this thing is dump. I'm telling you, it has dumped. This thing has dumped. This thing has dumped. This thing has dumped. If it didn't, I don't care. I don't even care. I don't care. If it changed directions upside, it's okay. I already bowed down there. Up there as you can see. But anyways, let us see the other black boxes. Okay. So there, 1, 2, 3, bam. We broke. Really? Yeah. I think we broke. 2.5% is broken. Okay. So that right there could be a sell. That right there rejection could be a sell down there. Since we have a sell up there again, we have a sell other zero. Okay. This TP1 I see as a grid. TP2 is below the grid, it is higher than TP1. Okay. And down there. So everything is pointing to the downside. So I think we are pushing to the downside. That bullish candle might be a bearish candle, a huge. So you can check it for yourself. This was the date was 29th July of 2024. As you can see, 29th July 2024. Simple. It's simple. Then, as I told you, that's a sale-based forces. But look, you can't sell it. It didn't even win the tick above. If it did, it would be hell of chaos because it would turn to a buy program. Okay, it's still a sell program based off of this plan, right? Then what happened? What exactly happened? We dumped the same way as the same way as you said that, right? As a weakness, and then you you put yourself as a break even. Okay? You put yourself as break even, and you take partials. Okay, that's it. That is it. All right. Then what happened here? So we dump it, and finally, after taking partials, your surplus will be it. Then we found another one. Was here 2, 3, bam, bam. So right there, I think we pump it. I mean, we broke. As you can see, I think we didn't absorb. We did it, right? We did it. We didn't break nothing. We didn't break nothing. As you can see, look at this, it's right. It went a little bit. It has to move above. If it pumped a little bit more, then I would consider this as broken, but it did it. Talking about 2.5%, the 5% is found up to 0, so the price has to move up there in order to break the 5%. This is up, it is upside, right? That's what happened, and this is your black box. And this thing came down, you don't do nothing, we didn't break nothing, so TP1 forces 1 and TP2 is up 0. So this thing is heading to TP2, okay? It might hit that TP2 and fall down, okay? And then I go find another black box. As you can see, this is a black box TP1 and TP2 is up 0 the same way. Okay, it's the same thing, over and over again, so okay, it's the same thing. Stop loss that I do not buy. As you can see, it is very risky. As you can see, stop loss down there, that is huge, so you can't buy that shit. You can't buy it. This is how the shift, by the way. How the shift, bro, it's crazy. The shift percent, when they are paired, they are choppy. Chop yourself. $0 what you are saving. So on $0 we found another black box, we formed. So we tried to break, no break. There is no break. If it was that easy, our stop loss would have been there a little bit, and then we would have entered the sale and took the retest and bam, bam, that would have been amazing. But that is not easy for trading. It's not that easy. It's freaking hard. A black box made it like simple. It's just obliterated it. So anyways, we're gonna measure this TP1 and TP2 exactly right there, TP3 exactly right there. Okay, I'm sorry, it's a little bit down there. So, okay, let's see. It didn't even bother going to TP3, so it really reversed direction after hitting TP2. So the most important or the minimum is TP2. That's off. That is off. Then what happened? There was no entry, so we're gonna wait for another black box. No black box up there. Then we found one. Then we found another. So that riser, my friend, is a buy. That riser is a buy. Okay. Alright. Riser is a buy. As you can see, 1 to 1 offered. And then finally it went 1 to 2, I think. Okay. That's beautiful. Anyways, you're gonna measure the TP. So TP1 is up 0, of course. TP2 is up 0, of course. I mean up 0. And TP3 is exactly upside that high candle, that candle. So since it collapsed without hitting TP2 up there, it is a freaking buy. We got one more now. it went up, delivered up there, so you trade your stop to break even actually up there. My god, what the hell is going on? Right there, okay, take partials there halfway, take partials there, that's the tip. You don't know where the tip is, but it is there, it is there, okay, it's there, halfway, take partials, simple. I don't get it. It could be 20%. You can take whatever you want. Okay. In order not to feel sorry. Because price cannot move in a straight line. So as you can see, it is like it's a freaking snake. As you can see, it's freaking crazy, bro. Why would it wouldn't go up just like this one straight line? Why wouldn't it go like this? So it's crazy. So anyways, we don't even care. As long as we make money, that's our business. Buy, stop loss at break even now, you take partial cut there. Now the price really came down there. If the spread doesn't get you out of the trade, you are okay. You are still in trade. You buy another with your profit. You are buying more. You buy another. I told you 2 times. That is all. You cannot buy no more. 1, 2. That's it. That is. I don't care if it comes down there. I don't care. Don't buy. Don't buy no more. That's 2. I told you about the double bottom theory, the double top theory already. It's over and I'm telling you over and over again. It's just regurgitating everything. I mean, the same thing over and over again. It's not gonna help. What the hell is that? That's a sale, but I'm not gonna sell because of that week. If that week was not there, my stop loss would be up there, and I would enter that sale down there. But that week is there, so my stop loss has to be there. That's not gonna happen. So what would I do? What would I do? So you measure your TP. Already measured for me, so I do not do nothing as you can see. TP2 nailed. TP2 nailed. So this thing is almost done. This thing is almost done. I might look to sell up there because as you can see the stop loss and my entry are small and my reward is huge. I might enter for TP3. TP3 is 100 down there as you can see. So I will do that. So enter a sell. It went down. Now my stop loss at break even right there. So I will take partial if it down next down there. It's way down there, but it didn't. So it pumped up. So it's okay. Then we formed another block. We pumped. I know that we are moving up now, and I can measure. Now I'm gonna measure TP. TP2 is up, right up, okay, right there. So as soon as it dumps, I'm gonna buy that shit. Okay, I will buy that. This is a buy down there. Okay, that's a buy. Stop loss still down there. That's a buy. Bang. Risk reward is up. So it pumped from down there as you can see. It pumped, but afterward it's formed another black box and dumped. That's a sell up there. That's a stop loss. Your stop loss. Okay. Right. So this is a black box. So I'm gonna sell down there. I would sell down there. That's it. The advanced point. So you can see my stop loss up there as risk, as a reward. At least it offered 1-to-1. I think it was 1-to-1. Anyways, you're gonna measure the bodies. TP1 and TP2 you take partial. TP3 was not down there, so you don't care. Take partial, put your stop loss out there, don't touch nothing. So this thing would hit your stop loss down there, I'm sorry. Right there your stop loss would be hit. You made money on this one, so don't worry. So your stop loss would be hit for this one, for the sale. Don't worry. So not a lot of money, took partials. Then since we are already in a buy for this one, okay, we are now pumping up. We pump it up, so we are now making money. Stop loss up there triggered, now it dumped. TP3 is up, I mean TP2 triggered, hit, so it dumped. So we formed another block, we didn't break it. We formed another block box, we didn't break it down. So we tried, really tried, but we didn't succeed. Formed another block there. Okay, now that is different. This right here, what you are seeing is a freaking black box. So TP1 is huge and TP2 is above my screen. So as you can see. So all I want from here is the dump down there and possibly down there at the golden zones, and I would buy. Even at the silver zone, I would buy it because the risk to reward is crazy, bro. It's crazy. It it is crazy, bro. It's freaking euro dollar. So, I mean, if you enter to wallet, it's gonna be a lot of money. So this thing pampered, unfortunately it didn't give us any retest, so it's okay. It is okay. Okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. You are already in a buy mode down there. Down there. Two buys still running, look at that, still running. You don't touch nothing, okay? You don't touch nothing. You can minimize your position, you don't touch nothing. That's it, euro dollar. Again, this is euro dollar again. Then we can see that we don't have a black box down there at the start. So what do? You go to the next one. This is a black box, but I'm not gonna sell down there because of the risk. The risk is too much. It is too much. It is too much. So what would I do? I wait. Waiting is virtue. It is patience is a virtue. Patience is very very important here. Okay, you gotta wait. You cannot fly around like a gaugeless plane. You would crash in the middle of the ocean. So right there is your TP. So TP1 is gonna be huge, TP2 is gonna be huge too. So it is above my screen, so I'm gonna draw it up. So what does that mean? It means as soon as the price journeys, as soon as the price takes a trip downhill at the bay, I'm gonna catch that thing. I'm gonna catch the price. I will catch it and I will make it pay. Okay? So as soon as it touches that, I stop loss down there. It's a little bit risky, but my profit is nuts. It is nuts. Based off of my profit is nuts, bro. I can take that trade. I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna take that trade. Okay? I'll take it. So as you can see, I told you that you can trade 2 times. That's exactly what happened. 2 times. Of course, there was something there, but it was on the silver zone. It didn't come to the golden. That's beautiful. When I see this kind of huge pumps, I really laugh, bro. I really laugh. Nobody knows about this shit, bro. And I'm the only one who is buying down there. Nobody knows. Nobody knows, bro. Now you know, so you gotta be proud. So what happens here? Okay. We found another formed as a black box here. If you know what I mean. We broke. What does that mean? Right there, my friend, is a freaking safe down there. I don't care if price comes down there. As long as it does not touch my stop loss, I don't care. It could come down there still. So in order to finish it is TP2 down there. So this is TP1, TP2 is found down there. I'm sorry, in this low, as this low. So right there, it can touch up and finish this dead, kill it dead, this black box, and without any worry, it can come down up there. Okay, it was that TP for this black box. Okay. So what happened there? What happened there? Right there is a TP, right? TP1 and TP2 is down there, right? It is down there, right? It is down there actually. So my stop loss is down there, so it's not even close. What happened is it traded up. This is a black box. This is the golden zone. This is the silver zone. So it traded the silver zone, huge resistance. It's weakness. Shows you there is a weakness. It shows you there is a weakness. So as soon as it hits that shit, I'm gonna enter a sale. Where? Exactly right. That one is a sale. Why? Why? It hit that golden zone. As you can see, stop loss up there. My entry down there. That's reward. I mean risk. That is rewarded down there. Okay, that's reward. Then what happened? What exactly happened? What exactly happened? Then exactly like I said, this thing dumped to oblivion. This thing dumped. So we take partials halfway. I'm sorry, halfway. So we take partials halfway. Okay. Now your stop loss are breaking. Don't even worry. So now you have one more retry. One more retry. So price pumped again to the upside. So you can't sell that shit up there. You can't sell. You can sell that shit. Don't worry about this one. Don't worry about it. Your stop loss is still up there, so don't worry about nothing. So this thing. So you are in a sale which is the second highest candle, right? So price pump, it went a little bit down. So in this case, your stop loss will get breaking because you thought that it moved a lot. So you take partial, I took partial, and you put your stop loss breaking 30% off or 20% off, and your stop loss at breaking, right? What does that mean? It means that your stop loss will be hit because it's at breaking, it's closer. Now the price pump one more time. Do you know what pattern this is? This is three drives. This is called three drives. This is a reversal pattern. Even everyone knows about it, including smart money. They know about this shit. Three drives. Okay. They, I see it even. I see the teach about this shit. Okay. So yeah, it helps. It helps. You cannot take it for granted and just think that it's not gonna help. It is gonna help. It will help. So anyways, we don't care. We don't really care. So it's not our business. But others can kill their time over it. So as you can see, another black box format. I mean, this is a black box. The previous. This is the previous. I told you. Okay, I already told you. This one is this one. As you can see, what was this one right here? So this thing, this thing finally pumped. Finally pumped. So the one that I bought right there was right, bro. Right? I bought that shit right there and right there. That was right, bro. That was right, bro. This freaking thing, what was the source? I was thinking, what the fuck was the source, bro? Excuse my language, but what the hell was the source? So now I finally found it. This was a freaking source, bro. Look at this shit. Oh my goodness. Oh, TP0 was up there, bro. Why? Why was this pumping like this? What was the source? I mean, we had this black box, but it will not cause this much disruption, bro. Look, TP1, okay, TP2, and TP3 is there, okay. That one is extra. That one has to be done by a hidden force that we didn't identify yet. So right here, this was the freaking hidden force. The hidden force right there. This was it, bro. So that buy was successful as hell. We made a freaking money. We made a freaking money, bro. A lot of money, bro. A lot of money. I'm telling you. It's a lot of money, bro. I'm telling you, this is the lowest low that you could buy for this shit. This shit is started from down there, for God's sake. It's down there, bro. Our buy is down there. Look at this shit, bro. This is crazy. My God. My God. So anyways, euphoria kicks in and dopamine hit. I mean, everything just crashes. So that's it. Anyways. So let's go to dollar share. Dollar share. It feels good, bro. It feels good. It feels good when your baby delivers. It feels good. So crazy. So we broke the downside. That's black box. TP1 will be down there since the black box is big. TP2 is actually down there. Okay, so we didn't really hit it. So this pump, guess what? It is because of this shit rising. It's because of this black box, bro. This pump, I don't know why they do this. They could have come down and hit TP2 and just make this thing dead. They kill it. Why would they pump this in so position? What is the point, bro? What the hell is the point, bro? What? I don't understand this shit, bro. It is too close. It's very close, bro. Why wouldn't they come down and hit that TP2 and just kill this black box and then form another black box and go? What is the point of, bro? It is so crazy. It is so crazy. My God, man. This is stupid. This is stupid, bro. This is dumb. I know they want to collect the money as these swing guys, but it is dumb, bro. You could hit that TP2 and collect it afterwards. So crazy, bro. It's so crazy. So TP2 is not gonna be left behind. It is gonna be hit. Even if you go up or down Antarctica or North Pole, it is gonna be hit. Okay, it's gonna be hit. You can't do whatever you want, but you have to hit it. It's simple as that. If I buy down there, I'm looking for this TP2. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's not gonna be for this TP2 only. Not only for this TP2. I am looking up there at the skies, bro. I have this gun, machine gun in my hand. It's dumb, bro. It is dumb, bro. Hitting here and going back, that was easy. That would have been easy. It's dumb. It's dumb. Stupid people. It's so crazy. Anyways, so Isaac, so TP1 is up there and TP2 is nailed up there. Believe it or not, it is done. As you can see, if it wasn't, then it is still pumping, so you would surely be hit by this lightning strike. So TP1 up there and TP2 up there, so still pumping, so it would be hit. Believe me, it is. So anyways, that's it. Then we found another black box anyways here. So we formed then TP1 is there, TP2, the same thing. It's just crazy, bro. It's the same area and the same thing. It is measured, calculated move. It is not random. These mother lovers, these people, I can say that adult word, bro. So anyways, this is a measured move. This range and this range is a measured move. They are equal. Look, they deliver the bit exactly at that price. Okay. So anyways, since we broke the upside right there, so we know that any price attempt to move down is just a support. So we're gonna buy that shit. Okay. So since the black box is found here, since this run, bull run is not for this, bro. It is for this and for this. This run, this one is not for this. This one is done up there. It is done up there, dead. It is killed. It has been killed. It is dead. So this black box is the bouncing area. That's why we place our stop loss a little bit down the this one because this is the third model. Okay, for this one this is the third model. But for this one also the third model for this black box. Okay, that's why we place our stop loss a little bit below the silver zone. Now I have a new theory so that we cannot miss the third model. That third model was the one that we didn't dare to trade. It's because of the range. The range. Look. Would you buy this shit? It broke 2.5% up there. Would you buy up there and put your stop loss down there? Not gonna happen. TP is there, bro. That is the complete reverse. Why would I buy for this much profit and this much risk? That is madness, bro. That's nuts. You are crazy. So what would I do? What would I do? So I would do is put my stop loss a little bit down there and buy that shit. Of course, I'm not gonna buy this kind of huge range black box, but that's what I'm gonna do. Just like this. Here, look. This is a black box. This is sniper. Sniper, okay? This sniper. What would I do now? So this thing broke, and since TP2 is up there, still loading, and it first collapsed before hitting TP2, that's a good golden opportunity. Since 70% bounce off of this black box, this silver zone, so I'm gonna make sure that I catch that shit. I'm gonna put my stop loss down there, buy that shit. Okay, I will buy it. So boom, as you can see, look at the delivery, bro. That's my entry, that's my stop loss, this is my reward. It is a theory, it's no proof yet, so Don't run with it at oh my god, I got a home run strategy, bro. I'm gonna make millions of dollars. Stop that shit. Stop it. Not gonna work all the time, bro. It's not gonna work all the time. In fact, we're gonna see if it delivers. Otherwise, we'll abandon it, okay? So that's exactly what happened, anyways. So there was no entry for this, there was no entry for this. We are just observing. We are just observers, okay? We are reinforcing the idea that the black box is placed, okay? The idea that the black box is placed. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I am excited for this shit, bro. I'm excited. When I get in front of the charts, bro, I don't even panic. I don't even panic, bro. I know I'm gonna make money. I'm not even panic, bro. I know what's gonna happen exactly like I wanted it to, bro. So crazy, so crazy. Not always, though. So wow, there are some discrepancies. So like the first model. So anyways, so since the price didn't make it, I mean for this one I would have sold up there. You already know. Put a stop loss in 3. Risk reward is down there. That's my TP2 down there. Why? For this black box, TP1 and TP2 is down there. It is not hit yet. So what does that mean? It means that freaking retest is for me to take a test. I mean to take a sell. Okay? To take a sell. Okay? Based off of this black box. Look how convenient it is. It came really close to that black box. Rather 2 candles, not this one, bro. This is no one. Nobody wants this shit. This big block. Nobody wants it. That's the secret, bro. Up there, that's the secret, bro. You might argue, what the fuck? This is a supply zone. So you're gonna deceive me with this shit. This supply zone you are using. No, it is not. Supply. This is not a supply zone. The supply zone is here. What the hell are you talking about? Supply zone is like this, bro. Swing guys and swing girls. You don't even know that shit, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. What the hell are you talking about? Supply and demand zones are swing lows. Not this. This is a continuation, bro. What the hell are you talking about? It didn't even make a significant pullback. What are you talking about? This is not supply zone. This specific price level, that is specific for black box only. Somebody might say, oh my god, this is ICT order block, bro. What? Order block? So ICT order block is up there, bro. That's not ICT order block. ICT order block, that's not ICT order block, bro. It is similar, but it is not. I'm telling you, trust me, it is not. And believe me, I found this shit when I'm back at 3 plus years ago. ICT started talking now, just now, bro. So we cannot argue that that's a freaking order block. It's not an order block. It's not an order block. Believe me, it is not. So I might show you a lot of examples that is not an order block. It's not. So anyways, so I might sell that one. So put my stop loss there at break even because it advances. I take partials there at halfway. I'll take partials as the peak. Okay, if you take 20%, that's 40% total, 2 times. Simple. Break even, now your stop loss triggered. Get out with profit, baby. So next what happened? So this thing obliterated this black box here. This is a black box. Yeah, I know. This might be an order block, but this is not, bro. But black box is here. Black box. Is this an order block? No, it is not. Order block is up there, bro. But the black box is this. Now what you gonna do? Now what you gonna do about this, bro? I'm not saying it's not similar. It's similar because we are all driving from price action. Price action is king, bro. You cannot argue. Price action is a god. It is a god, bro. It's all supply and demand, so all indicator trading, all moving average derived from the price action, bro. It is all price action. everyone. SAT order bro, or FBG fair value gap, or something like I don't know, man. Imbalances, these blocks, all price action, bro. All. You cannot deny that. You cannot. You all found out about this when you back tested. When you back test inside your little room for hours, for days, and days, and days, months, like I did. Months. Live trading, bro. For months. For years. Crazy. That's crazy. For years. How the hell would you do that? All day, bro. All day. So I was at college. So after college, I had to sit and just grind. Thank God I was with my family, so I don't have to cook or anything, bro. That was my upside. That was my advantage. Being with your family is a different feeling, okay? Uh, you pass your sadness with them, you pass your happiness with them, and it's amazing. So, uh, the one reason that propels me forward is them, okay? When I think about them, I think about all the shit they have done for us. For me, it's just crazy, bro. All the mountains they have climbed, so crazy. So you already know that we are doing this for our families, right? So whether you have a son, whether you have a daughter, whether you have your mother or your father, whether you have your brother that you have to support, whether you have your uncle or someone, some relative, okay, that you have to support and pay for their school, pay for their rent until they get on their knees, right? We all have some motivation, we all have some motives. Of course, we are doing this. We are not doing this for fun, bro. It's not for fun, bro. It's not for fun. It's, it is painstaking. It's painstaking. There's a lot of pain going through this shit. So, if someone figures it out and shows you the way, just say thank you. Thank you for this wisdom. You saved me a lot of years. Now I can take these steps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and prove them in the chart. Whether you are using trading view or TV riser, whether you are using MetaTrader, I don't care. So all I ask is take these pointers and prove them on your charts and ask me any question. Okay, I'm here to modify it. I'm here to modify it. If you have a strong objection, if you have a strong objective evidence that what I'm saying is wrong, I'm happy to change it wrong. I am happy. Okay, I have no ego. I have no nothing. Okay, it is all for us to make money. I, I don't do nothing with it, with myself only. What would I do with my $1 billion? Nothing I can do. If I change a million, 1 million people, that's enough for me, bro. That's enough. 1 million people with this, that's enough. So it is better to have the citizen or the country's people to have $10,000 on each of their account, on their bank account, than to have one big shark to have $1 billion. What is he gonna do with it? He's probably gonna do uh, some crazy shit. Some crazy shit that you cannot speak on this video. Crazy shit, bro. It's not the same. They are using for to kill people. They will use for to traffic people. They will use drug for drug productions. They produce drug and distribute it for to make people addicted and to make them pay every day, every single day. to satisfy their needs. Okay, they make the water dry. They demolish everyone's house with the government in the name of developing the city into cleaner city. What? If there is no man, if there is no man living here, what is the point of a bunch of cements, a bunch of buildings, high rises? What's the point? No one is gonna use it. Bro, you will be cured when you are with people. You will be wealthy when you are with the people. Because the people is gonna give you money, not you, not the earth or not the sky. The people are the one that's gonna give you money. When you are ill, not healthy, when you are not feeling good, you go to the hospital and in a week you are back. What did how did that happen? Did that happen because the robots, a bunch of robots, a bunch of Teslas diagnosed you and gave you the cure? No, it is people, it is human, it is your type, bro. Anyways, enough ranting here. Is some kind of politics here. So, so right there, black box. Of course, I'm gonna sell it. Okay, that's a sale. Stop loss up there, so that's a sale. You're gonna measure your TP. Okay, TP1. I'm sorry, TP2. I'm sorry. I think TP2 was noted. So you can see it. Okay, based off of this TP. Uh, one and TP2 is down. So not yeah, definitely it was not. So what does that mean? It means that you're gonna wait. You're gonna sit on your hands and wait. Your stop loss up there as agreed. Okay. Consequently, that week will get you out of the trade. Don't worry. You have a sale that you made money with it. That's why we are entering multiple positions. So see, that's a sale. Bam, delivered. That's a lot of money. So this back backlash or this backfire will be saved by this dump. Okay, the sale. And this thing formed another black box. Pump it. You measure the TP, TP1, since TP2 was not triggered. That retest, my friend, is a buy opportunity. When I was trading the classical black box, I would always wait for the retest. Okay. When it breaks down, I want it to make a wick and come back up. So exactly right there, I would say for this TP1 and TP2 down there, TP3 down there. Right there, I would say because to minimize my risk, this is the reward down there. Okay, all right. I would do that. I used to do that. So the same thing comes here. It is the same. Whether it's classical black box, whether it is two candles black box, it's all the same. Whether it is TC or CP. So I would buy that. That's a buy. That's the retest eventually, of course. Even better the asset is that half of stop loss down here. The risk reward is up there. And this once that thing broke above there, now I know that I am correct. So it pumps. Unfortunately, since I measure this TP1, TP2, and TP3 up there, as soon as that hit TP3, look what happened. There is something with TP2 and TP3, man. It is not a coincidence, man. It's a deliberate measured move, man. The same thing over and over again, nothing changes. That makes it good for us and easy for us, bro. I mean, welcome. You are welcome, bro. You will say you are welcome. Anyways, this TP. So as you can see, as soon as that TP3, you put your stop loss. I mean, you put your stop loss where? At break it as a resistance. If you entered up there, put it as zero. Then what happened? This thing will get you out of the way. You took partials at the highest TP2 and at the highest, the possible highest, bro. At the peak, bro. At the peak. Where would you get that, this kind of thing? Nowhere. Nowhere. There is nowhere. This is a measurement and we are accurate as hell. That's accurate. That's accuracy right there in front of your face. That's accuracy. So everybody would be buying. Wow, 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 buy. No. When they see this stuff, oh man, sell that shit. No, we are not selling. Why? We have a higher time frame. I mean, we are the beautiful thing is we are not changing any time frame at all. We will not go to the 1 hour, we will not go to the 4 hour. We will not check the daily bias. No, don't cut up. Oh my god. When I listen to this ICT traders and smart money traders, they say that daily bias is subjective. It is subjective. And that is the hardest of all the strategies taught by ICT. Daily bias is the hardest because it's subjective. If one person says it is a buy, by analyzing, then the other person will say it's a sale. The other will say it is a sale, the other will say it is a buy. That's why it is subjective. It is not objective. There is no measured thing. There is no what to do. This is it is gonna. This is exactly. This is what is gonna happen. There's nothing like that. It's subjective. Okay. You are anticipating. You are thinking that it will go up, but like this, TP2 it is a must. It is objective. It is a must. There is no anticipation, bro. It is a must. TP3 next to TP2 probably would go there. Most likely probably would go there. Okay. So since we have this bias, let me say bias, okay, for the fun of it anyways. That right there, my friend, just like I told you, since we have this also, TP1, TP2, there, TP3 is not it. Since, remember from the previous episode, if TP3 is not it, and price reverses by hitting TP2 and dumps to your silver zone, you gotta see whether it is convenient. I mean, it is not gonna cost you a lot. Your stop loss should be very tight. That's exactly what happened here. Dollar Chef, thank you for this. This is amazing. Look at that shit. Since this black box TP0 was not hit, it was still loading. And this TP2 was still up there. Now I have two compliances. Right there is a freaking buy. Build off of this black box. Not this. Why? This is dead, bro. This is killed. Where? Right there. This has been killed. You can measure it. TP1, TP2, and TP3. Right? The TP3 I told you that it dumped. But this one and this one is still loaded. So most likely that one support is right there is a buy. Beautiful. And I told you that when you are trading the third model, okay, since 70% of the time they bounce off from this, you can trade this. You also a little bit below. Of course, you can apply the 2.5% just like this down there. It is better than putting it down there. It is better. So you interest a buy up there, that's your reward, that's your risk. Beautiful thing happened. Eventually, this thing is delivered because it is heading. Okay. I don't care if it comes down there, it will still head down up there to hit the pit, which is a must. It is a must. Then what happened? So anyways, we'll finish this one, and we're getting that. So there was no black box. I mean, there is a black box, but this thing dumped. I'm not gonna buy. I'll not buy that. That because it's risky. The price can come down there, bro. If you put your stop loss at 2.5%, it will come. At 5%, it will come. Why? Because really, the black box is the holding, the weak. Simple. It is simple. It is simple. So you're gonna measure for this TP2, TP1, TP2 is up, still loading. So in this case, we are really pumping the upside, bro. We are pumping. We are really pumping. We might come down support, but we are really pumping. So that's exactly what happened. So right there, we found another block. Was that's a buy. You can buy that one. Put your stop loss down there and wait for the magic to happen. TP1 and TP2 opposite. So right there at my battery indicator up 0. So next time we'll see pound cutting. I'll show you everything about it. Okay. Thank you for watching.